Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
In this video, we'll be discussing the lore behind Phineas Black, who we see featured heavily in Hogwarts Legacy as he is the headmaster at the time the game is set. So sit back, relax, enjoy a nice glass of butterbeer, and let's delve into the life of Phineas Nigellus Black, Hogwarts' least popular headmaster.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Phineas was born in 1847 to the Black family, a family of pure-blood wizards who strongly believed in the importance of blood purity. He had 3 siblings, Sirius, Elladora, and Eola Black. Note, this isn't the same Sirius as Harry's godfather, otherwise that Sirius would be hundreds of years old, whereas this Sirius actually died at the age of 6 for unknown reasons. Due to the fact that the Black family were raised on the importance of blood purity, Phineas, alongside most of the Black family, carried a grudge against Muggle-born wizards and often referred to them as mudbloods growing up. When Phineas attended Hogwarts at age 11, he was sorted into Slytherin House, which was no surprise to his teachers and peers, as most pure-blood wizards that value the importance of blood purity above talent and aptitude for magic were sorted into Slytherin House. Not much else was known about Phineas while he attended Hogwarts. However, upon graduating Hogwarts with excellent grades, he accepted the role of a professor at the school, a job which he apparently despised due to his views on half-blood or muggle-born wizards being accepted within the schools, something he would try to change later on when appointed as the Hogwarts headmaster by the Ministry of Magic. Before being appointed as headmaster, he married a pure-blood witch by the name of Ursula Flint, and at the age of 30 bore a son named Sirius after his deceased brother, again, not the same Sirius we see in the movies, followed by 4 more, Phineas, Cygnus, Belvina, and Arcturus. A point to note is that Phineas' son, Phineas Jr., did not support his father's views on pure-blood supremacy, and was later disowned by the family for having supported Muggle rights and Muggle-born wizards. What a Chad. When Phineas Nigellus accepted the position of headmaster of Hogwarts, he did it only for the prestige, and did not enjoy or even have the care for acting as a role model for the children, or in showing the slightest interest in their academic progress. As mentioned before, during his time in Hogwarts, he attempted to convince the current Minister of Magic Ferrus Spavin to change the Hogwarts admissions process to favour pure-blood and restrict half-bloods or muggle-born wizards. This was however declined. In the school year 1890 to 1891, Phineas banned Quidditch after a pure-blood student had been injured the year before, which coincides with the actual game not having Quidditch. Whether or not this was canon before the game was released, however, we are not sure, but it does align with his mission to keep pure-blooded wizards as safe and protected as possible. Please note that this section has heavy spoilers for the game, and I would suggest if you have yet to complete the game to skip this section to the timestamp below. I'll give you a few seconds to do that now. During this school year, Headmaster Phineas remained oblivious to the threats occurring around the school and in the wizarding world. Whether or not he was doing this intentionally or the duties of headmaster were overwhelming for him at the time, we are unsure, but given his character and lack of enjoyment surrounding the role, I like to think he mostly holed himself up in his office complaining to himself while drinking the most expensive alcoholic beverage he could find.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
One such threat that we as the player character fight off during the game is Ranrock's invasion of the school. When Ranrock eventually invaded Hogwarts with the aim of obtaining the final repository, Phineas was not present in the battle that ensued. He later gave an awkward and unpleasant tribute to Professor Fig, who died heroically in battle at his memorial in the Great Hall. He was even reluctant to appreciate the heroism and skill of the student who defeated Ranrock alone, the player character in this case, who instead was praised by the deputy head, Matilda Weasley. His legacy as Hogwarts headmaster was that of the least popular headmaster, and the last Slytherin headmaster until Professor Snape. As described in the book Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix by Harry's godfather Sirius Black, the right Sirius this time, there's Phineas Nigellus, my great-great-grandfather. See? Least popular headmaster Hogwarts ever had. Phineas died at age 78 in 1925. He had 5 children and at least 13 grandchildren. He would have 2 portraits, one hung in the headmaster's office in Hogwarts, and one in his home in the Black Mansion at 12 Grimmauld Place. He did not, however, enjoy assisting Professor Dumbledore in his tenure as headmaster, as he disagreed with his pro-Muggle-born wizard beliefs. However, despite this, his character played a huge part in the Harry Potter series. The books mention Phineas Black several times, however, twice to note is when he was sent to 12 Grimmauld Place to notify Sirius Black that Arthur Weasley had been attacked in the Order of the Phoenix and that he would be expected to arrive there soon. And in the Deathly Hallows, he was notorious for attempting to help the then headmaster Professor Snape in locating Harry, Ron and Hermione, however not for the reason he would have thought for. Did you ever wonder how Snape knew to drop the sword of Godric Gryffindor in the lake where Harry and Hermione were staying, and then subsequently guide Harry to the lake using his Patronus charm, which was the exact same as his mother, the Doe? Well, when the trio were hiding in Grimmauld Place, Hermione took Phineas's portrait there and hid it in her magically expandable bag to make sure he couldn't tell Snape where where they were, seeing as this time they believed Snape to be a traitor who was working for Voldemort. However, she later forgot to remove him from her bag as she apparated with Harry and Ron to escape, and so he managed to catch a glimpse of where they went to report back to Snape. In essence, Phineas had helped the trio destroy the pendant Horcrux using the sword. While on the topic of Snape as headmaster, Phineas Black was ecstatic that the headmaster was a Slytherin, Professor Snape. However, Snape did not share this and actually despised Phineas for his tendency to use slurs directed at Muggleborns. In the Deathly Hallows, we see this interaction with them. Headmaster, they're camping in the Forest of Dean. The Mudblood do not use that word. Despite his views on pureblood supremacy, Black was seen to disagree with Voldemort and the Death Eaters. After the victory at the Battle of Hogwarts against Voldemort and his army, Phineas was seen to celebrate with the rest, and remarking that it couldn't have been done had it not been for the Slytherin house members aiding in the cause. In conclusion, Phineas Nigellus Black was as self-serving as they come, only accepting the role of Hogwarts professor and later on headmaster for the title and prestige, and to serve his own goals of changing Hogwarts' admission process to favour purebloods and limit half-bloods or Muggle-born wizards. However, despite showing little enthusiasm to aid Dumbledore, he was an integral part in the overall battle against and the subsequent defeat of Voldemort and the Death Eater army. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more of this content. I am currently streaming my Hogwarts Legacy playthrough over at twitch.tv/Menmaro. Leave a comment down below on who else you would like to learn more about in Hogwarts Legacy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.